This is Newcap News with Hannah Tita.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. Battleford's RCMP are investigating after a home invasion and shooting. The incident occurred Friday night at a house on 112th Street. A male victim was found with a single non-fatal gunshot wound. He was transported by Stars Air ambulance to a Saskatoon hospital. Dog services and other support units were engaged on the scene. The investigation is still ongoing. And Battleford RCMP are also investigating after a video was posted on social media of a woman being assaulted by another woman. The incident occurred at a home in North Battleford yesterday morning. The video in question shows the suspect punching, kicking, and kneeing the victim numerous times in the head and face in a seemingly unprovoked attack. The 24-year-old woman who allegedly filmed the assault is in custody and is scheduled to appear in North Battleford Provincial Court on June 27th. The second suspect, 19-year-old Danielle Watney, has been charged with assault. A warrant for her arrest has been obtained, but she currently remains at large. Anyone with information is asked to call North Battleford RCMP at 306-446-1720. And despite the sunny conditions in the border city, the Nirto Circus is being postponed again. Waterlogged grounds at the Grandstand Stadium mean crews are unable to set up ramps for the show. It has been pushed back to tomorrow night at 7, doors open at 6 o'clock. Well, rain may have put a damper on weekend plans for many Lloydminster residents, but it didn't stop participants of the Colour Within 5K Walker Run fundraiser. The annual Bee Fisher event saw a record turnout at Bud Miller Park, and our Josh Ryan was there to see the explosion of colour amidst the downpour.
One more coming up! 1 more kilometer! Watch it.
It wasn't an ideal spring morning to go for a run, but you wouldn't have guessed that seeing the faces of participants at the Colour Within 5K Run and Walk. First-time runner Lori Foley says she was blown away by the atmosphere.
Everyone was welcoming. You can walk, you can run, and everybody's really supportive.
The event continues to grow in the border city, where people wearing white are coated with a variety of colors at sections throughout the course.
We just like to get everybody involved on celebrating the color that's within each of us instead of just seeing it on the outside. That's what it allows us to see it all on the outside instead of just within.
More than 300 people took part in the 5K, which is double last year's total. A stunning increase considering the conditions and the economy.
Very pleased at how many people still came even when it's raining.
Spirits were high as people embraced the challenge of wind and rain while being color bombed.
It does make the colors much more vibrant, so there's a bonus.
And that enthusiasm in the face of the elements bodes well for further growth next year.
The Bee Fisher in Lloydminster does so many different things, and it affects a lot of people in our community. It's a great organization. It touches parts of our family, and I'm just proud to be here to raise money for it.
Josh Ryan, Newcap News.
The Britannia Wilton Fire Department held their Emergency Measures Information Day yesterday. They invited all members of the community to come out and make plans for worst-case scenarios.
Well, we're doing it so that people know that there is
the emergency
some planning
measures
process and maybe somewhere to go if they need to know something. Today was a good day for that because there were several agencies here.
The Emergency Measures Organization, Lloyd Rescue Squad, and Canadian Red Cross, along with several other agencies, were on display. Don Whiting says, especially in light of the recent events in Fort McMurray, it is paramount to make plans for emergency situations.
Do you have your 72 days of whatever you need in case of a disaster? Like power goes off in the middle of the winter, roads are blocked. Have you got everything you could possibly need? If there's a massive wildfire, what are you going to take with you?
He encourages all residents to make a list of items they may need in case of an evacuation.